Welcome back to Prison Architect. I'm your host, longtime listener. Be sure to drop a like, hit the subscribe button, and comment below. Let's see, it's 10 in the morning, which means we probably just finished a tunnel search. If I would, if I know myself as well as I think I do, at least if I know our typical routine as well as I think I do. Now, we've also started constructing these guard towers, as you can see. We've got two more coming in down here. Our primary objective for this episode is to figure out the mechanics as far as making sure they are staffed. With four of them, we'll probably go ahead and try and bring on like 9 snipers. They cost 2,000 and then 500 bucks a day. That 500 bucks a day is not an issue right now, as cash flow, as you can see, is very strong. So we will actually, those are already constructed. So let's go ahead. Now I say there's 4. If we bring on 6, that would be 4 on duty, 2 resting. We actually might want to go ahead and just go for 8. But I probably need more armed guard lockers, I would imagine. So I'm not sure exactly how this works. So 1, 2. How many is this? That's about 7. That's about 14 plus 5 is 19. And we already have 14 armed guards. So if I put 5 down and then it tells me I don't have sufficient equipment or whatever, we'll know what the deal is. There's 5. 7, 8. Boom. Go forth and snipe. Ha! So, where did they all go? Okay, so here comes one. One's going over there. One's going in there. So that actually went pretty smoothly. And then we still have 4 that are off duty at all times. To where now, I tell you what, somebody tries to break out and they make it with this situation, that's impressive. They're going to have to sneak out like the front door somehow. But anyway, let's test this for a while and just kind of see how it goes. I need to be watching this situation because this is not going to add up anymore. And I've actually been thinking about this and wonder if I shouldn't just go ahead and make all of this minimum security. We talked about when we add on up here basically having a maximum security facility. But what I might do is, instead of trying to mess with this, add another one of these up here, and then over here could be our maximum security facility. But this is bad. There is a guard chasing down. He's extremely quick. And Richardson's got a prisoner. This guy's crazy, and the orderly is going after him. But how did that happen? We had insane inmates just walk right out the door. And here comes another orderly. I wonder if it's something to do with this doorway. I need that doorway, though, because I need an easy way for my my snipers to get to their towers. You know what I mean? I can't have them have to go like all the way here and then out and around. That's just not going to work. That's why we put these doors in here for these guys, the canine patrols outside. And basically, that level of security has not caused any issues. So if I just have another one out here, I don't know why that would make any difference. But we need to keep an eye on that because, like, there's traffic. See here. Why is he out there? Oh, he's released. I was about to have him just shoot him. I don't like all this traffic out here. We need to make... Isn't this... This is staff only. Why are there visitors coming out here? That should not be happening. Well, we need to do that. Maybe that'll solve that problem. I don't know how that got away from that anyway. But see, okay, that's a doctor. Let's just watch and see. Wait. See, a visitor is still going down through there. I don't like it, guys. But there's not a whole lot that I can really do about it. I have to have that door there. I can't make these snipers go all the way out and around to get here. That's just way too far of a trek. So we'll continue to see what's going on over here. As long as there are no escapes within a day or two, I will go ahead and... Oh my gosh, look at the backup over here. Sell. I don't want this big logjam in deliveries. Not that I have much being delivered right now other than, like, food. But, you can't have that. Your prisoners can't get there the next day. It's just bad news. Alright, so let's keep them moving, and I think that solved that problem. So that wasn't too bad. We'll wait until the end of today, and when we do the tunnel search tonight, we'll go ahead and adjust our intake situation for tomorrow. But since we've started keeping an eye on this over here, we've done a better job of limiting issues. Like, everybody's eating. I still have not seen any snitches or ex-law enforcement. It's kind of hard to see it in this mess, but once they go to their rooms, it's... Whoa. Okay, released. Are you... Okay. Jeez. Chaos, guys. There's just so much going on now that it's going to be really hard for me to follow everything. We're just going to kind of have to hope that we've got things set up to where they're going to run smoothly, even without us making any adjustments. Like, Ben Dummer has no place to stay because he killed somebody and got bumped up to max security. So he lives in the holding cell now. Now, he'll get out of there and go do stuff during free time or whatever. But when it's lockup or sleep time, he's gonna be in the holding cell. So we haven't been seeing any tunnels sniffed out, so we'll try and maybe stay zoomed out for a while and see if we can spot those whenever they arise. But maybe people aren't trying to escape. I don't know. I don't know if you have to be zoomed into a certain level to be able to see when they sniff out tunnels. Because it's not showing me any of those little bubbles right now. Like, how far out can I go? Right about there, I can still kind of see everything. Alright, coming up on tunnel search time. And we'll need to remember to adjust intake. now that the day has kind of flowed through and people have been released and all that. So at 10 o'clock, kick off the tunnel search. What's going on over here? Come on, break it up, guys. Whatever. All right, so begin tunnel search. And now we've got room for 6 minimum security and 11 medium. So for intake, bump it up to 17, and then this ratio needs to kind of flip-flop. Oh, we had it right there. Boom. Nailed it. Haven't been watching what's going on with the tunnel search. Why are we... Okay, we got it. All right. 0 tunnels found. It's nice that I haven't had to adjust any of the capacity for, like, criminally insane or whatever. We've got a lot of trucks sitting out here. Let's sell off the exports to see if that helps. So... then we're coming up on an odd numbered day. Oh, he got there before I did. We'll be doing a shakedown today. Garbage. Okay, that's all of the... It's good to have a little bit of excess wood that ends up in exports, because that means you at least have enough, but you don't want to have a bunch of excess wood. That means that you're overspending on your forestry, and it's really not that profitable. Like, if anything, if I recall correctly, it's basically about a break even. So, all right, 6 minimum security will be arriving, and 11 medium. That's what we want. Still doing okay on protective custody. We'll need to watch for... Actually, let's do this while these guys are all in bed. Let's come back in and take another look to make sure we're not dealing with potential issues because of somebody's background. And I think we're good. Need to try and get better at watching them as they arrive to see if they are snitches or ex-law enforcement. I don't worry too much about snitches, I guess. But ex-law enforcement, definitely. We might need to maybe just kind of test that mechanic and see, like, at medium security, can snitches survive? Or do you need to put them in protective custody? I don't know. So... I'll tell you what, if you're a snitch and ex-law enforcement, that's bad news. You're going to die. Because even if you get put in with ex-law enforcement in protective custody, they're going to know that, like, you were a cop and you ratted on people, and nobody is going to protect you. 70 staff members are exhausted. And staff morale is super low. Let's add some guards here, guys. Let's see if that helps. I mean, we've got almost... In fact, let's add a few more. Orderlies... Wait, here. Yeah, we'll see if that helps with fatigue and morale. But I don't like seeing that. Alright, so we're getting close to time for intake here. Let's make sure exports are clear. Looks like they are. So these trucks that are dropping stuff off should move right through here. I don't even see any garbage for them to pick up. So that's good. That means When that hits 0, it'll be a clear road for our inmate bus. Which is also good. All right, now let's check and make sure we're staffed on our door control systems. No tunnels found is a good thing. Our dogs haven't even been sniffing any out, which is really good. That tells me that people are content for the most part. All right, let's go ahead and stop this. With the inmates arriving, can I go to this? Doesn't look like any issues up here. We got a couple of volatile and we got a couple of question marks. But I think as soon as they arrive, if they've got any traits like that, they immediately show up. So no issues there. And now we are up to, just about max capacity. We're going to have some people get released today and stuff like that. It's also day 133, which means contraband has been building up for about 2 days. So we will be doing a shakedown at, 3 o'clock we do that? There's a point in the day, yeah, right around this point, when they go to the yard, is when we want to start that. So, see any notebook pages? I always see the little dog bowls and think that that's a notebook page. But it's not. But that's okay. Notebook pages, I wonder if anything happens if you collect all of them. Like, do you get some sort of reward for that? Or is it just like a Steam reward that you get that I just really don't care about, frankly? It's nice if I get rewards on there, but I don't like keep track of them. Like when I play Stardew, there's like 2 that I've never gotten, and I think both of them have to do with like playing Junimo Kart, which is a video game inside the video game, and I don't care for it. Like it just doesn't interest me. So, but some people were like, "Oh, I only have 2 achievements to go. I gotta get them," and they go out of their way to go do that stuff. I just don't care that much. I don't like having all these clothes laying around. What the crap? Maybe our cleaning crew will come up and get them here shortly. How's our staff morale? It's on the rise, which is good. And what I'm seeing so far, as you can tell, most of the roles have about half as many people on break as need breaks. So, like, I don't like that there are 28 or 29 guards doing jobs all the time, even though they're not stationed anywhere. That number just is constantly, up in the 20s, and that's probably why I can't get people on break. I should have plenty of room in the staff rooms for them to take breaks. And I've got 2 pretty sizable staff rooms in each facility. So, how's our evaluation situation? Click on the tab. No escapes or deaths. 18.8 days without incident. That's awesome. All right, it is time for the shakedown. Boom. Let's go ahead and start it. And now we just got to watch the doors here. See, like right here. Nobody manning that. That could be a problem. Now, most of these doors should be remaining open, but basically I'm just kind of looking for traffic jams. Particularly right here, I want to see somebody trying to get into this room, and I'm not seeing it, which is annoying. Like somebody needs to come down here. Okay, he got in. Perfect. So we're back to normal there. And we're about halfway through the shakedown. Getting a fair amount of stuff here, but nothing crazy. Haven't found any bombs. What's this in storage? Is that trees? Yeah. Alright, let's sell off some of these exports here. We got another traffic jam. Alright. Get these two. Alright, that actually went pretty well. It's almost over. It takes about 2.5 hours to execute a shakedown. So note to self there. Not that that's super relevant, but it might be something that's at least good to know just to kind of give you an idea. Because like if you start one and then you realize like, wait, it's been 4 hours. Why is my shakedown not done yet? There's probably just like something that it keeps saying you need to search and your guards are just ignoring it or whatever. So just go ahead and stop the shakedown. What are you doing out here, dude? He's tired. Where are you going? Whatever. Yeah, I just don't like seeing all of this foot traffic outside the walls, like coming down through here and then escaping. But with the servo right here, you know, and all staff doors, now a staff key could get through this door because it is not a remote door, it's a fence gate. So there's an element there of, you know, it's possible that somebody could steal a staff key and escape through that exit, but it's a little bit unlikely. All right, come on, get this stuff out of here. This is so annoying. And what's annoying about it is that they don't even like consolidate everything into just one truck when they're delivering stuff. It's like a truck with 2 pieces of sheet metal, and then the next truck has like one little box of you know, staff meals or something. Well, why didn't they just put those on one truck? We need 8 trucks to deliver 7 different things. Like, it's just bizarro. But whatever. Like, see here. Why is this truck not going? It's got wood to deliver, and these guys are going like way up here to get sheet metal instead of getting this. Oh no, it's actually waiting for exports. So what's up with that? It should be, oh no, because there's more recycling. Get out of here, truck. Get the garbage and go. Holy smokes. All right, it's time for another tunnel search tonight. And then we will need to look at this. So we've got room for 7 minimum and 8 medium. So let's pause it for a second. 7 and 8. Just bump this up and bump this down. Close those together just a little bit more. Boom. Got it. So it's good that we're getting some traffic in and out as far as prisoners, you know, getting parole. That turnover rate is a good thing for the most part. Stopped the tunnel search because it seemed to be snagged up on something, but we haven't even seen hints of a tunnel so far this episode, so I'm not really worried about it. I wonder if I shouldn't change this to a remote door. Can I wonder if I can do that. Can you have a remote door on the perimeter wall? I'm not sure. It doesn't matter. For right now, we're going to leave it, especially on this side. If it doesn't become an issue, we're just going to leave it. Over here, I think I will actually try and do like dismantle that. And can I put a remote door out here? Yes, I think that's the better choice. That way, even if they steal a staff key, they can't get out there because the guard in the security room has to let them out. So that's the strategy there. We're going to do the same thing down here. Boom, remote. So as soon as they do that, we'll fix that situation. Uh-oh. What's going on here, guys? Dude causing some damage. Come on, worker. Thank you. Boom. All right, so that's that. We should be ready for intake here in the morning. Not seeing any major log jams in deliveries, which is good. So far, so good in this episode. Haven't had any major challenges, and the sniper situation seems to be working pretty well. It doesn't tell me anything about their morale. Actually, it does. There are 8 snipers, 2 on break, is all it says. So, anyway. Staff morale is still low. I don't get it. 14 armed guards, 10 need a break. I think maybe we need to add a few more of them. So let's do that. Let's bump that up. Dog handlers. Let's bump those up, I guess. Put 2 more there. 2 more there. And then actually, let's put more armed guards over here, too. Just because. I mean, our daily cash flow is taking a major hit because of that. But my hope... Uh-oh. That's a weird place for a tunnel. I think that that's just a glitch. Because that dog handler just went by there and didn't smell it, so I'm not real worried. This daily cash flow is taking a major hit because of all the staff that we just added, but I'm hoping that that gives us more bodies to prevent fatigue. In fact, let's get crazy and add another 10 guards. We now have more guards than we do, like, even capacity for inmates. If that's not enough, I don't know what is. 56 need a break. Like, that's just crazy town. But let's watch that morale and see if that continues to climb. It probably will, but we'll see. Yeah, it's up to 85. We'll keep watching it. Whoops. 7 a.m. It's time for a tunnel search. And we're getting close to wrapping up the episode, I guess. Let's make sure we're still good here. 7 and 8. Yes. We're good on criminally insane capacity. Like, even if we're full over here, we could put some over here. We need to watch for when these inmates arrive. Let's keep an eye on the intelligence tab to make sure we don't get any snitches or ex-kappas. We found some scissors during this tunnel search, and we're going to go ahead and stop it because we're kind of snagged on the last one for whatever reason. Get out of here. You also get out of here. Alright, here are our inmates. If I go like this, skilled fighter, volatile, stoic, question marks. So we're good there. So that went pretty well, and the entire episode really went pretty well. We got these doors installed without any escapes happening. It does bother me that this door is not centered with the dorms or whatever, but it's because they come straight out of the staff only security area down here and straight up there. So anyway, um, I think this is probably a good place to stop simply because we won't have to do anything until the nighttime tunnel search. So let's go ahead and call it there. We're going to try and keep the episodes a little bit short and sweet. Somewhere in the neighborhood of 30 to 45 minutes is ideal, and that's, we're on the shorter end of that, I think, with this episode, but it's okay. I feel like there was some good meat to this one. We got some stuff done. Sniper towers are working just fine. So that'll do it for this episode. If you have not done so already, please be sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, comment below, and we will see y'all next time.